A little bit late right now. We're going to go into the news and got a couple of really interesting stories which you can help those people out. They definitely need it. So, Dr. Mike, you have some more stuff?
Yeah, interesting. You know, it's so funny. I talk to people every day about pet food and nutrition and, you know, warn them about companies, these, I call them the fly-by-nighters that come out and bring out these either raw foods or some of these all life stage diets that tout about being all natural, blah, blah, blah. Well, in the news, the US FDA has warning consumers now that a company called Merrick, and a lot of my clients use Merrick canned foods, which are very expensive, and they're touted as being all natural with no grains and the whole 9 yards. Anyway, Merrick beef fillet squares with a package date Best Buy November 19th, 2011. If you have those in your home, please don't use them or open them because the products may be contaminated with salmonella. And although there's no illnesses so far associated with this product, they're warning, the FDA is warning that you do not handle this product or feed it to your pets. And they did an inspection in December 2009 at the Merrick plant and found that these beef fillet squares had a positive finding for salmonella, and that was a follow-up inspection. They found deficiencies in the packaging and manufacturing processes. So one thing we have to be careful of is, you know, when you're going out there shopping for food, it might be a good idea to look and see how long the company's been around. And a lot of these newfangled companies are coming around. And here's an example of a situation where they got into a little trouble, and there's salmonella out there thanks to inappropriate processing and packaging. So
not good. Not good. That I have, and then you can just chit chat over there with this.
Right.
Quickly, a Florida family is fighting to keep chickens as a pet.
Wow,
and this is pretty interesting. Basically, they brought home one chicken for their 10-year-old son. That one chicken turned into 7 chickens. You know what they say? Once you have one chicken, you need 7. And now they weren't doing this to eat the chickens. This wasn't. They just love chickens. They just, they're warm-hearted. They say, and they just love chickens. So it's in court right now. The county judge is saying the chickens must go. The family plans an appeal. Chickens are great animals, and then you slaughter them. That's what people are saying on this. It's pretty interesting. People are saying this, but
very interesting. So chickens as pets, that'd be an interesting one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And you got a very interesting story, Tommy?
Yeah, I do. This one's a really cool story because actually, this one hits home for me because in the second year I was practicing, this is going way back. We had
1933.
That's it. Yeah,
just after the Great War.
We had one of our staff members who was addicted to a narcotic substance, an
Crack?
injectable narcotic drug. No, that we had at our clinic.
Cocaine?
And I just remember doing surgery with this nurse, and she was sitting on the floor because she had a migraine. And she looked really high, and I didn't sort of catch on. And then all of a sudden, we had all this wonderful narcotics missing from our hospital.
Nice.
And we found out it was her. So anyway, so there's this news story that, and the title is "Pills for Pets Abused by People." And
it's really great. It's really great that you kept Kathleen around.
Kathleen, if you're listening, he's just joking. People are abusing a drug designed for pets, and veterinarians. Veterinarians say they feel under siege. Essentially, the drug is a painkiller for pets, and the drug is called Torbutrol. And just before we came out here, I pulled it out of my narcotics cabinet just to show you. This drug we use often for painkillers, and we often use it as an antitussive for dogs who have kennel cough to help them stop coughing because it works on that as well. Well, there's people now that are taking this drug and essentially getting high on this drug. So the veterinarian, Dr. Rogers, says maybe it's a pill addiction they're using for themselves, financial gain, taking pills and selling them. It's one of those anyway. The problem is that people have no idea what some of the potential side effects there are of taking this doggy medication. This is designed for dogs, and people are taking it all the time. The fascinating thing is if we go look back in the 70s and 80s, anabolic steroids that a lot of these weightlifters were taking were all veterinary drugs. Winstrol, which is the classic, and that's the one that Ben Johnson was caught with. Stanozolol, that's an anabolic steroid, and he got that from a vet somewhere, somehow.
Well,
so there's a lot of our medications that are designed for animals, and people have found other uses for it. So there you go.